Ah, hello. Where did we last leave off? Right. Our hero, Coriander, is currently dangling from a rope net high above the ground. FENNEL TORVARIS, alone on the surface, demands he be let down, while his capturer smiles from a nearby tree.
What is this? Let him down. No can do.
The kidnapper, appearing no more than 18, emerges from the shadows, perched on the edge of the branch with a cat-like demeanor. They are short in stature with pale, spotted skin, downturned ears, and two small, pointed, chestnut-toned horns. Their eyes are pale, green, and buggy, and their feral hair runs down to their shoulders. Two curved bangs bouncing against their chin as they move. With a fierce expression and a devilish smile, they nod at FENNEL.
Why not?
I don't trust outsiders. You two are walking awfully close to my home.
We'll go on our way. You'll never see us again, we promise. Just let the man go. His face is turning red.
Yeah, I don't enjoy this. May I please be let down?
The stranger smiles coyly.
I don't think I'll be doing that, Coriander.
How do you know his name? I swear, by Atunia, I'll kill—
Feisty. Aren't tourists supposed to be peaceful?
Aren't foresters supposed to keep their paws to themselves?
Fair, alright, I'll play.
They lazily flick a finger at Coriander, then at FENNEL.
Coriander, descendant of Mayfield, House of Escatu. Wannabe hero, and FENNEL, descendant of Torvaris, House of Atunyet, who, for some reason, insisted on traveling with him. You're on your merry way to the Kingdom of Summer, where you will, in all your valiance, save the world.
They smile, flipping around so that they hang from the tree by their legs.
How'd I do?
You little shit. How do you know all that?
I thought only our village knew of this threat.
You'd think, but the rest of us have informants too. Where do you think the Winrick brother went?
That bastard!
Now, he's very helpful, if a bit slow to report.
So, you set this trap for us. Why?
Ugh, you bore me. Now, as I've said before, this trap wasn't set for you two specifically. It was set for pesky little rats, like you, who try to go near our home. And here you are. You can be a hero and a rat. Coriander. The two aren't mutually exclusive.
The stranger shrugs, blowing a strand of crimson hair out of their face.
But it seems the future hero of Ipsalor came across little old me. Imagine all the things I can do with him.
What's wrong with you? Don't you want the world to be saved?
Oh, believe me, I do. I just don't know if you're capable of it. At least with your current assets.
What's that supposed to mean?
All I'm saying is I can help you. Our people can offer great things, so long as you're the right kind of person. We don't know who you are, so we can't place our faith in you. But relax. I only want to ask you a few questions. Make sure you're cut out for the job.
Well, he won't speak until you let him go.
Yeah.
The stranger sighs.
Alright, fine. Don't make me regret this.
The stranger slowly lowers the rope supporting the net, then draws a blunt jackknife out of their pocket and begins hacking away at the net. Coriander is lowered onto a mossy patch of ground, a red X painted over the earthy coating. He stumbles to his feet, dusts off his knees, and sheepishly smiles at the stranger, as if he owes them an apology. FENNEL, decidedly not viewing this forester so kindly, demands.
Well, since you seem to know so much about us, care to give an introduction, little bug?
The stranger cocks their head, smiling. After a pointed moment of thought, they shrug and outstretch a gloved hand.
The name's Sable Caligari, but I like bug too. I'm a forester, if you couldn't tell. I call these Greatwoods home, and this little quest of yours has piqued my interest.
Little quest? Your life is at stake.
Little bug doesn't die. I have no concern for myself. It's the other foresters I care about. But let's not speak of such unpleasant things. I live with my caretaker, BIRDIE, in that house just over there. I'm very proficient in setting traps. I have some allies that may be incredibly useful in your journey through these woods. And my favorite food is candied berries, in case you wanted to bribe me.
Allies? What allies?
Oh, hold on now. You think I'd sell out their location in a heartbeat? For what? Just because you asked? Impolitely, I might add. I care about these friends deeply. I must learn to trust you two first.
Ugh, what is it with you? We hardly know you. We don't owe you any information.
Fine. Let's keep our cards close, then see where that gets us.
These allies of yours can't be real. No sound person would align themselves with the likes of you. It's just trying to keep us here. Coriander, let's move on. We've wasted enough time.
Well, I'm flattered, and I'd advise you against leaving. Traversing in the Greatwoods without a guide. You'll be dead before nightfall.
Hold on now. I like the sound of these allies. They might be friendly. They could help us.
FENNEL scoffs and turns to Sable.
Ugh, do you see what I have to put up with?
A sensible man who cares about his work. My deepest pities to you. Alright, Coriander, can I call you Cory? I'm calling you Cory. Let's see what you're made of.
Sable moves to sit atop a fallen log, Its crevices filled with a red-orange fungus. They smile, gesturing for Coriander to move closer. Coriander and Fennel both move, and Sable raises their hands.
I'm only interested in him. He's the hero.
Okay.
Now, Corey, I'm going to ask you some questions. Nothing too difficult, just be straightforward. And this shouldn't take long. Nod if you understand.
Coriander nods, fidgeting nervously as he sits atop his hands.
Good.
What do I say, narrator?
Rule 7 of heroism. A true hero is honest when questioned. This is the only advice I can give.
Really? All right.
Everything all right over there, Corey?
Yeah, yes.
Perfect. Firstly, from whom did you hear of this threat?
Clove Winrick, she heard it from her brother. She confronted me on this rooftop. I thought she was abandoned or something, so I chased her there. We ran over the top of the village. It was right before the festival, too. Oh, you should have seen it. It was...
Spare me the details. You heard this from Winrick?
Well, initially, yes. The threat was confirmed by our elder sage. He's a trustworthy man.
Sable nods.
I don't disagree. What is your stance on murder, Coriander?
I'm a pacifist, through and through. The only wrath I'll ever inflict is on those foul beasts of desecration.
Good. On that subject, what may be your weapon?
Are you familiar with redemption and desecration?
I'm acquainted.
Coriander lifts his sleeve, revealing the band of redemption firmly fixed on his arm.
This band has the pure essence of redemption within it. Can't you feel it? Isn't it wondrous? It's been able to seal away Armageddon before. We're praying it can aid us again.
Right. And where are the two of you headed?
The questions go on for an hour, perhaps more. Fennel slumps, her head finally falling to the ground as she fidgets with a twig. About midway through, she leans up and asks,
How much longer is this gonna take?
As long as it needs to, alright? Now?
The questions are hurled in no particular order, some lighter, some more weighted and intentional. The relative strangers talk with an air of unawareness. Sable is unfamiliar with Coriander's angle, only just starting to get a grasp, while Coriander does not question theirs. The hero answers every question with utmost honesty and enthusiasm, his excitement and passion clear in his voice, while Sable's eyes narrow with each passing observation. Finally, Sable asks,
And why have you taken this burden upon yourself? Why, Coriander Mayfield, do you want to be a hero?
I've wanted to help people since I was 5 years old, pretending to be a knight guarding the hill outside my village. It's in my blood, it's in my nature. Asking me why I'm meant to be a hero is like asking me why I'm Coriander Mayfield. Heroism is my calling, it's my lifeline, it's me. And it's thrilling, it's lively. Meeting all these people, seeing the world in all its beauty, all the more reason to save it, right?
A chilled silence rings throughout the forest.
Did I do something wrong?
No, not wrong.
Have you reached a conclusion yet?
Patience, Fen. It may take more time than I anticipated.
Oh, bye, Atunia. We've spent hours here now. Isn't it enough?
Relax, Fennel. It's a big decision. I'm sure they care about these friends.
Well, I care about the world. And unless this bug has something useful for us, then I say they're wasting our time. Haven't I said it 1,000 times before? Let's get moving, morons.
But, Fennel, look, evening set in.
Indeed, traces of night begin to paint themselves across the forest. Fewer and fewer rays of light slip between the knotted branches. Critters have stopped scurrying about in the undergrowth. Even the birds have ceased their melody, their song finished for the night as they return to their nests. Fennel glances around, chasing the long-past morning, and all she sees is a single ivory and orange owl perched in the tree, its 3 beady eyes glaring down at her with reproach. Fennel shudders and takes a step back.
So what? We can still see all right. Worst case, we light a torch.
Open flame, crowded forest, unaccompanied at night. I see no issues. Right on, geniuses. Go save the world with that attitude.
Do you ever shut up?
Do you ever think straight?
Enough! I am tired of this bickering. If we're going to stay, you two are going to get along. At least enough to shut up about it.
I like this guy.
Thank you. The night may be young, but it's deadly. Sable, if you want to keep us an eye shut while you make your decision, could you do the decency of letting us board with you? Only for the night.
I suppose we could accommodate.
Thank you. Truly, I mean it. Fennel, would that be alright with you?
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna bite me when I'm asleep.
Sable bares their teeth and hisses in retaliation. Fennel snickers.
Well, as long as they don't nip me in the face or the tit, I'll be alright.
No promises.
Well, let's get inside then. The bugs are swarming soon.
Sable's home is quaint and still. a small stone structure with a more recently added wooden extension. The main part of the house, the stone cabin, is adorned with moss and tiny plants stuffing the cracks. The tiny home's foundation has holes gnawed into the sides, most certainly burrows for small mammals, but the Caligari seem to have left them unbothered. Upon the crooked rooftop, various nests lie, with grapevines branching off of the sides and trailing to the trim of the house. A crude path is beaten into the ground, leading from the outskirts of the forest to the tiny home.
Well, let's get a move on.
Sable leads them slowly along the path, seeming to be taking their time.
You said you lived with your caretaker?
Her name's Birdie. I'm not exactly sure who she is to me. Definitely not a parent. Maybe an aunt or a cousin. That's assuming she's my blood at all. But she's my family, no matter what. She's not exactly the... never mind. I really shouldn't be saying such things.
What?
Never mind, you dizzard. Anyway, I love her to bits. That's what counts. I couldn't imagine a life without her.
Sable leans on the gently carved front door, knocking thrice before entering.
Birdie, I brought some strays.
Rotains the glassy hall. Rotains the glassy hall. Oh.
Birdie Caligari stops tapping her fingers against the mahogany table in the center of the room. She glances at Coriander and FENNEL, her cloudy eyes puzzled. Her age is impossible to tell, but she appears wise in her years. What with her gray-blue hair, chipped horns, gently creased face, and the broken spectacles perched on the edge of her nose. She wears a long and patched purple gown, and her mind seems far away from her body.
Sable, you're back. Who have you brought here?
Coriander chivalrously outstretches a hand.
I'm Coriander Mayfield.
Oh, that's nice.
She shakes Coriander's hand delicately, her own limp hand quickly returning to her side.
Fine to meet you.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm famished. Is there anything to eat in this place?
Quiet, Fen. Right. It is past mealtime. Birdie, did you remember to forage something to eat?
Birdie's doe-like eyes go wide with horror.
Was I supposed to?
No, don't worry. I'd forgotten. It was my day to forage.
Right. Take your little friends and run along, won't you? Bring us back enough for a few days. I can feel a storm coming.
Of course.
And be careful with your friends. I don't want them dragging muck into the house.
Right. We'll be back in a few hours. All right, Birdie?
Yes.
Sable clasps a small hand around Coriander and FENNEL's arms and drags them out of the small home. Bursting into the clearing, the hero gasps for air, heaving breath as the tiny forester pulls them along.
Bye, Eskatsu!
You two aren't fast enough. Pick up the pace, you mumbling dullheads.
Hey, what's the rush?
I would drop you as a child. It's dark and we're in the forest. Keep your senses high. Don't stray too far from the paths. And stay close enough to the house so you can run and save your hides.
Right.
Sable scoffs and rolls their eyes.
All right, let's get to work.
They find a patch of cream mushrooms with white flat caps growing near the roots of a small tree. FENNEL sighs.
If only we'd thought to bring your mother's foraging handbook, Coriander.
Foraging handbook? You've got Sable Caligari. Let me at him.
After careful inspection and a whiff of the mushrooms, Sable nods.
Yep, these are what we're looking for. See the white flecks? Look for those. The shrooms without flecks will make you shit for days.
I see a few with yellow flecks.
Ooh, quick death. Wouldn't recommend picking those.
Right.
Let's hop to it, people. We're losing daylight.
Before long, a comfortable flow connects the trio. A system of order is established. FENNEL locates patches of edible mushrooms. Coriander plucks every sizable stem, then tosses each handful into the basket Sable holds. They inspect every mushroom that lands in their basket, and, when satisfied, the trio moves on to the next cluster. There is an unspoken organization to the way that they work, effortlessly connecting and bantering while they complete the task with ease. In the blink of an eye, the basket is filled, and they briefly stop to rest along the side of the trail.
You know, Sable, you work well with the two of us.
Hate to say it, Hero's right. I don't know if I sniffed too many mushrooms or what, but I really think we could do a lot together.
If you're willing, I'd love to have you in our party.
It's getting late. I don't want to leave Birdie alone for too long. Let's get a move on.
Before the night slips any deeper, the trio is back in Sable's house. Over the fireplace, mushrooms and meat simmer in a hearty stew. The small dining area is cluttered and tight, only 3 chairs circling the birch table. Noticing the lack of seating, FENNEL drags a box from the corner of the room to sit upon. Once the stew is finished, Sable pulls out a few chipped bowls from the cabinet, in which they pour a generous scoop of the stew.
Care to join us, Birdie?
Their caretaker stops, drumming her fingers against the counter to acknowledge Sable.
No, thank you. I'll get myself something later.
Sable shrugs.
More for us.
They eat in silence for a while, the only sound being Birdie's tapping fingers. Finally, Coriander breaks the silence.
This food is wonderful.
Yes, thank you.
You two helped. Thank yourself.
I mean my mother. She was one of the village cooks. When I was a kid, she used to take me into the kitchen and she would teach me how to cook.
Unless you already knew that, since you seem to have been stalking us.
FENNEL sneers at Sable, and they roll their eyes.
Oh, lighten up. I just had a minor informant.
Right.
Come to think of it, the tree outside my house had a perfectly sable-sized hollow.
Sable shoves Coriander, knocking over his bowl of stew. The brothy mix splatters all over the table, and the bowl is shattered.
Sorry.
You klutz.
Shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Enough, children. Now there's a mess to clean up. Look what happens.
FENNEL immediately stands, looking around for the nearest rag.
I'll help clean up.
Thank you. Sable, take your other friend. Go set up your bedrolls.
Sable and Coriander glance at each other with the air of deviant children, holding back giggles.
All right.
Sable leads Coriander into the small wooden wing in the house, which appears to be their bedroom. The wood-paneled walls are worn and dusty, chipped with holes here and there, and tarnished with seemingly unintentional stains. Moss patches are stuck to the ceiling, perhaps a remedy for leaks. The tight space is cluttered. A misshapen, three-legged table stands proudly in the center of the room, its surface covered in baskets. A straw mattress sits upon the floor. An old slingshot hangs from a rusted hook in the wall. On the floor, supplies are laid out. Thread, feathers, small fragments of colored stones. A thick fabric base with 2 eye holes to cut out. Sable appears to have been making a mask, a lesser-known forest or tradition to ward away evil spirits. Sable notices Coriander staring, stiffens up with shame, and hastily brushes the materials out of sight.
Let's set up your bedroll, shall we?
Coriander, sensing the point of contention, decides not to linger on the mask, and nods.
Right.
Sable steals Coriander's bedroll and tries to untie the knots keeping it rolled, but is unsuccessful. They sharply exhale through gritted teeth as they dig their nails into the knots further.
I think you're doing that wrong.
Sable stops and stares at Coriander reproachfully.
I think I didn't ask.
Fair, I suppose. All I'm saying is I could have had all 3 knots untied by now.
Oh, hush. What are you, a seamstress?
Close. I used to be a weaver.
You?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say so, Corey?
Sable hurls the bedroll at Coriander, who catches it with a thud.
I never said I was a good weaver.
I don't hear you working.
Coriander chuckles and begins untying the knots. He glances out the small window on the far side of the room and notices BIRDIE and FENNEL standing outside.
BIRDIE, your caretaker.
I'm familiar.
I have a question about her, if you don't mind.
Careful with what you say, but sure.
She seems distant, perpetually, I mean. Why is that?
A person we used to know did a lot of wrong by her. She hasn't been the same since. I'm not sure if I know the intricacies or details, and besides, it's not my story to tell.
I wouldn't expect you to. Is it hard?
For me? Hell no. Well, sometimes, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a little harder to live with. Sometimes I have to take care of her more than she does me, but I guess I've learned to live with it. It's not my burden to carry. She got the short end of it by far. BIRDIE, she's gone through it. I can only imagine.
Oh,
Let's not speak on this anymore.
Sable rolls onto their mattress as Coriander unfurls the bedroll. They toss him a spare pillow, seemingly filled with rags.
Instead, let's discuss why you decided to become a weaver.
Stop.
No, really. I'm curious. What could have possibly compelled you?
I didn't put too much thought into the thing. Nothing really fit right, so I just decided on a whim.
Oh, let's hope it wasn't the same with your heroism.
No, it wasn't like that. Heroism's my calling. Really, it is.
Yeah. First weaving, then heroism. Is carving next?
No, anything but that. That's my father's role. I'm a hero, honest to the patrons.
Oh, of course. Weaving, though, it baffles me. With those fat fingers?
Coriander feigns offense, gasps, and strikes Sable with his pillow.
Oh, you...
Sable hits Coriander with their own pillow, a clean blow to the face. Coriander, deciding against using pacifism, runs up behind Sable and thumps them hard in the back. Sable yelps and starts swinging their pillow around wildly. They clash for a while, rolling around the room and knocking baskets off the table. In one moment, they play fight without a care in the world. Then, in the next, Sable stands up abruptly, unresponsive to Coriander's hits.
What?
Get off the floor, you churl. Quit messing around. I still have to fetch FENNEL's bedroll.
Ah, shame. Do you want help untying it?
No, I watched you. I think I have the hang of it now.
Got it.
Sable nods and exits the room. Coriander pauses for a moment, then calls after them.
Although, Sable,
Sable turns around, their hand loosely clutching the doorframe.
that was fun. You and I get on well. I know I've said it before, but you should really join our party. I'd love to keep fooling around with you like this.
Silence. Sable's grip on the doorway tightens.
I'm growing tired. Perhaps we should sleep after I prepare Fennel's bedroll.
Sable leaves the room. Meanwhile, Birdie Caligari stands at the edge of the porch, her frail body weight supported by the stone pillars holding up the house. One hand clutches an earthenware cup filled with steaming tea, and the other holds a small jar of fireflies. She sighs, her trembling hand bringing the tea to her pursed lips. The lavender droplets singe her tongue. Decidedly concluding the tea is far too hot for consumption, she lowers the cup. Her downturned ears perk at the sound of a door opening and closing behind her.
Do you mind if I join you?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm sorry, dearest. What was your name again? I seem to have forgotten.
It's no worry. FENNEL TORVARIS.
Ah, right. How could I forget? FENNEL.
Yes. The night is cold, isn't it? Don't you want to go inside?
Why do you think I made the tea so hot, love? I'm out here every single night. Sable would tell you I'm a crazy woman.
I don't blame you. The Greatwoods are beautiful, especially in this clearing. You can see the stars.
Birdie nods.
You understand.
Birdie sets down the lantern in order to hold the cup with both hands. She begins to drink, the warm tea dancing on her tongue.
This journey of yours. Armageddon, the kingdom. I knew it all, perhaps before you and your hero did. It's very noble. I hardly expected you to be so young.
Birdie presses her hand against Fennel's face. The hand is clammy, a bit cold, but comforting.
This is a lot for two children to take on.
Corey and I came of age last month, back in the year.
And you are still children. You have much to learn. This journey will teach you everything.
I hope so.
Tell me, Fennel, how was it that you were chosen for this?
Mostly chance, I suppose. I got roped in by Coriander, Asprey too in a way, and the village only found out because of Clove Winrick.
Winrick?
Yes, Winrick. Is there an issue?
No, it's alright.
Did you know Clove? Did something happen?
The girl? No, I never knew her.
Well, the name seems to stir up memories.
It reminds me of someone I once knew. He was kind to me, most of the time. He kept us informed. Then he was colder, crueler. He lost the heart I knew him for. And he hurt me. Sable hardly knew. They viewed him just the same, and for that I'm happy. They needed a friend after they fought with Quarry. He didn't stay for long after, but his damage was done. I'm lost in the head because of it all. I'm sorry if my words do not make sense. I promise that I try.
No, Birdie, I understand. What was this man's name?
She thinks for a moment.
I'm sure the name he gave us was fake, but I'll share it anyway. Verith Artabu. He was tall, pale. That's all I remember.
Thank you.
I doubt you'd see him. The infection got to him after he left us. I'm sure he's completely changed by now.
Thank you for telling me this.
You have no idea how rare it is that people listen.
Fennel smiles at Birdie, and they stand in a comfortable silence, watching the night pass. The night passes quickly, and before long, the sun begins to peek up from the horizon, a few stray figments of light passing through the forest. Coriander and Sable had slept soundly all night, so they woke at the crack of dawn. In casual conversation, Sable asked Coriander how the Band of Redemption worked, and Coriander was eager to show them. Not wanting to wake the grumpy Fennel, they decided to step outside. Now, they emerged from the house, their eyes squinting to adjust to the light.
The weather's beautiful, don't you think?
Sable nods wordlessly, their mind elsewhere.
Something you're thinking of?
No, what were you saying?
I was just talking about the weather. Spring mornings are beautiful, especially when the trees start growing leaves. Well, I suppose that would be summer, then. I guess I love summer mornings. Maybe just mornings. By askins you, I can't wait for summer. September's my favorite month, easily. My grandfather took me to the ocean once.
God, do you ever stop talking?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, while we're here, would you like to go for a walk?
Sable shrugs, then nods. The pair walks down a path leading into the forest, the sky above them clear and visible as dawn's pale yellows and oranges bloom. Not even a minute passes when Sable asks,
So, are you going to show me how that band works?
Oh, yes, yeah.
He draws up his sleeve, revealing the Band of Redemption.
I haven't figured out the technical movements, but you can conjure redemption from this thing. You just have to think really hard about it. Really, really hard. Then a spark of light. Redemption will appear. It cleanses the beasts. Oh, and I think it detects desecration too, since when I manifested the spark, this aura appeared around.
Right. Just show me.
If you insist.
Coriander clears his throat and concentrates his will into the band. A spark, slightly jolting in its movements, drifts from the band. The familiar golden haze fills the air, a sign of redemption, when suddenly, the sky begins to darken. Gargantuan trails of black and purple aura spread across the open sky, quickening and consuming like blood and water. Soon, the sky is devoured, and in an instant, Coriander feels twice as heavy, and the threat so thinly suspended over them seems all the more real.
Oh,
That's the force of Armageddon.
must be. Its influence is spreading further than I thought.
As Coriander's concentration on the redemption spark falters, it flickers, then disappears. The golden haze dissolves, and the purple-black smoke vanishes.
Well, we must make haste. Enough with these desecration puppet shows. Pretty as they are, we need to seal this away. I assume you'll be coming with us, Sable?
Sable bites their bottom lip angrily, their jaw clenched. They turn to Coriander.
Do you want to know the reason I refuse to join your party? You treat this quest like child's play. I see the way you talk about everything, the wild gesticulation, the exaggerated gestures, the way your eyes light up the second you go on about how lively this world is. Listen, I am baffled that you were chosen for this quest. But you still were. That's that. And now at the peninsula, maybe everything beyond is yours to save.
If you really don't trust me, why not take the risk yourself? Join us, help us, so if all of this really ends, at least you can say you did something.
Avoiding the point, are we? I'll play. If the world ends at your foolish negligence, I don't want to spend my final days traveling and exhausted and passing through kingdoms that I fundamentally hate the existence of. I'm spending them in my home, my forest, with my caretaker. I don't want to die surrounded by strangers because you think you're still playing pretend on that damn hill.
I'm sorry. Really, I am.
Apologies won't get you far. I need a promise.
A promise?
Promise me that you'll take this quest seriously, and I'll go. I'll lead you to my allies. Hell, I'll go all the way. If it means I can come back safely to these woods without having to worry every day. Then I will stand with you until the bitter end. But you have to play your part. I know you care, Coriander. I do. It seems like you always have. But the stakes exist this time.
Sable stands directly in front of Coriander. Light filters upon them, but for how much longer? The forester extends a hand.
This isn't a game. This isn't a test. This is real, Coriander. Promise me you'll be a true hero from now on.
Coriander takes Sable's hand, clasps it firmly, and shakes it. A smile spreads across both their faces.
Who taints the glassy hall? Who taints the glassy hall? Don't take the children!
The party expands. With the addition of Sable Caligari and a shifted mindset, Coriander Mayfield is a changed man. Before, he treated this threat as if it were a game, a fantasy, a problem hardly requiring real worry. You've noticed, and don't believe I haven't. We can only hope this revelation changed him. Perhaps before, his efforts would have amounted to nothing, but now, he is set on the path to become a true folk hero, and his valiance is genuine this time. But don't misunderstand me, audience. The threat may be real, but you need not fear for our young hero. What I am about to share is not a rule of heroism, not really. More so an unspoken law of legends like these. The hero always wins. So long, my dear audience. Until next time.
This has been Forrester, Episode 5 of The Pacific Arc. The narrator and Coriander Mayfield were voiced by Soren Finch. FENNEL TORVARIS was voiced by Stella. Sable Caligari was voiced by Arlo Gabler, and BIRDIE Caligari and the ending credits were voiced by Care Harrison. Follow us over on YouTube and Spotify at Systemic Theory so you don't miss an episode. If you're interested in joining an up-and-coming community server for the show, check out the description of this video, or contact @SwingSetLovers on Discord for details. Sign up for the Patreon for additional bonus content and frequent newsletters. Got any questions about the show? Email us at systemictheoryofficial@gmail.com. On behalf of Soren himself and the rest of the Systemic Theory team, thank you for listening to the show. The best thing you can do to show your support is spread the word about the show, and the sins of the father are to be laid upon the children.